This is ThreadTalkz.
Join us on a journey through whispers of the web. What secret will you hide from your family and take to the grave?
But if you're still out there looking for the answer, we don't have it. No. Hello and welcome to our fifth episode. I think it's the fifth episode this season. Oh, season.
Welcome to another episode of ThreadTalkz.
So today we are going to read one of course, always coming from Reddit, and it's anonymous. So we'll just read whatever they said on that post.
But before we begin, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Or if you're listening to us on Spotify, please follow our podcast.
Let's begin. I was an assistant manager at a clothing store, and I committed grand larceny.
What?
Yes, this
Is that the title or
the
you just
title.
started it?
the title of this thread. So, what is larceny? That you know.
Larceny is robbery.
Okay. 23 years ago, I was an assistant manager at a small chain clothing store in the mall. I made 11 an hour. That's true though.
11 an hour. Man.
No, 23 years ago. So when you started working, how much is per hour? This is 11 an hour.
When I first started working, minimum wage was only $5.15 an hour.
This is 11 an hour and still struggling, right? Live on my own and was so poor I had to eat dinner from food court handouts when the mall closed each night.
No.
Wow, 11 an hour.
Wow.
And you said yours is $5 an hour,
$5.15.
and that one, well, maybe it depends of the cost of living.
Yeah, that
that
was in El Paso. So El Paso's not so bad, but still.
So $5 is included where you live.
Yeah.
Okay, you're supposed to buy your car. Can't finance any car in that one.
Yeah, you can't.
Anyway, one morning I show up to open the store, and some weird old dude was waiting outside. Manager calls a few minutes later and tells me he's from the liquidation service and our company is going out of business. The discount signage goes up, going out of business, final days, etc. This guy explained that the tiered discount system from 20% to 75% up over the course of the month until we close. Oh, so that's how it goes
Wow.
when the
So it
people
was
are out of
like,
business.
who was going out of business recently?
Um,
Big Lots.
b-
No,
mm,
not Big Lots. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, and some of the store that closer to our house before, I forgot that store. It's a clothing store. It's next to the Ulta, but okay. So a couple things happen. First, all of us employees grab all the clothes we really want, pack it up in boxes, and hide it in the back room. Oh, so that's how they do
That's
it.
how they do it.
Well, they might be not do it for everybody, different rules, but now we know. The corporate warehouse still had inventory, so we were receiving tons of new merch for the first few weeks. We just boxed up the stuff we wanted and hid it. We had the back room and also a second storage room in the bowels of the mall that liquidation guy didn't know about. Second, the larceny. I can't get fired. Being arrested never crossed my mind. I started selling clothes for cash, which goes straight into my pocket. I started with my regular customers. Grab whatever you want, bring it to the register. I make up a number. What?
What?
Ultra discount, and I pocket the cash. Everyone is happy. Started pretty modestly. Maybe only 3 customers. And then I went home about like um $500. and that 3 customers, and the liquidator rep had to cover 3 stores, so he weren't really watching us very closely.
So this guy was making mad cash, huh?
Said struggling. Over the course of the week, I became bolder. It was so easy, and for me at that time, a huge amount of money. I lived with 501K a day. What?
Whoa.
Cash. I couldn't stop. Needless to say, my associates caught on. So remember, she's or this person is a manager.
Oh, he was the manager.
He was the manager.
I thought he was
the, well,
just
he
a
was
regular.
the assistant. He said assistant manager. So she caught on. So to protect myself, I included him.
Okay, don't rat me out.
At the end of the ship, I would break them up a few hundred each, and everyone went home happy. This went on the 6 or so more weeks until the store closed. The last day, the liquidator said every item was $1. What is this clothing store?
I know.
We only so the last day, the liquidator said all the items is just $1. We only had a couple of racks left of pretty crappy stuff. So back to all the merch we hid, we called in all the employees that had boxes hidden away, and we rang ourselves up to $1 a box.
Oh man.
It was a fantastic run. I pocketed over 20K on that 6 weeks and had a couple
Nice.
closet full of new clothes. So another clothes. As we lock up for the last time, the liquidator guy let us know that he had caught on some time back, but just didn't care. Also, I don't think he really knew the scale of the operation. Being so broke at that time, I didn't even consider consequence of being caught. So that's the end of it. So the guy, I guess, I don't know, like what the person said. He don't know. He might not really know the scale of the operation, but he didn't care. He already caught on in the last minute of that one.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good story. That's pretty amazing.
Because
I
it
wish
can
I would
happen,
be
like
part
all
of something
those,
like that.
yeah, all those bankrupt stores are like closing.
I know.
Wow.
I wonder, but then yeah, you do have to worry about consequences of like
Yeah.
getting caught and going to jail. So
Yeah.
it might be a
It's like
little.
like with Robert or
It would be
stealing.
scary in a way.
Yeah. And remember, this person is an assistant manager. So let's see what the comments said about this story.
I have one comment here that says the small 1-bedroom apartment I had was $850 a month. That same unit is now $28.50 a month. People make $20 an hour around here are far worse off than I was in 2002.
2002. So 2002, I'm not working. I'm still in school. So
I don't think
I think
was
we're still
working
in
yet.
high school
Yeah.
at that time. So don't calculate our age, but that's. But anyway, wow.
Let's see what else do we have.
It's really the it's really different now. Like it's so expensive. Like I remember $100 grocery is a lot back then, but now we just had a grocery today, and it costs us like almost 300 just to like have 3 meals and whatever that they need. I need like oil, onions, when you're cooking at home.
Yeah, well, thinking back, I told you I was making $5.15 an hour. I was still able to live pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Well, I was making more than that. I was feeling like I was a baller making $5.75, but I was still able to have an apartment and all that.
Yeah. That's why, huh? There's another comment. Of course, I would have lab working with you and you the manager of all the coworkers.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or another one is where the liquidating was doing shady shit too and didn't want to have an investigation. that one is probably true.
Probably. Mm. And it says that liquidator gets paid a piece of what's sold. They're just very incentivized to modernize all the inventory at the highest price of the market will bear.
Sorry,
Wow.
I saw this one was pretty funny in the
Right.
comment. It said, in high school, I worked at a place that got liquidated, and the liquidator was trying so hard to be cool that he was basically selling me and the other young dude shit for $1. Then I realized on the last week that he was gay and interested in us.
It says that took a hard left turn. Oh my gosh. But wow, what an interesting confession. Actually, it's a confession in this one. But that's, I guess, sometimes the person said he was so broke, even get the handout from the mall food. So, like struggling.
Yeah, well, I hope he invested that money instead of just wasting it all on craziness like most people do.
Oh well. Without being said, I think that is the end of our episode 5.
Thank you for listening. And once again, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube or follow us on Apple or Spotify.
Yep. And see you guys next episode. Bye.
Bye.